I had a roommate that I knew since I was 9 years old. We were bar mitzvahed around the same time when we were 13, which is like a confirmation for Jewish people, where you read from the Torah when you're 13 in a synagogue. This guy was like a 4.0 student in the College of Engineering. I really looked up to him, and he comes home one day and says, Siegs, I just want you to know, after a careful examination of the Old Testament, I'm a follower of Jesus. And I mean, talk about blow your mind. I said, Neil, you're not Jewish anymore. You've become a Gentile. You're a Christian. He said, Jeff, all that the word Christian means is follower of Christ. He said, though I am a follower of Christ, he said, I never stopped being Jewish. The problem I had with Christianity is my friends said they believe in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Now, if you count, to me, that's 3 gods. So I said, I believe in one God. And the Jewish people, Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. But my friends said, that's right. The Father, Son, and Holy Spirit are one God. And I would say to my Christian friends, what is it about 3 that you guys don't understand? So I had to get away from everybody, and I had to cry out to God and come to grips with this in my own way. I picked up this Hebrew Bible, Hebrew on one side, English on the other. I started on the very first pages of the Old Testament in the book of Genesis. And the first word said this, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. But in the Hebrew language, it says, in the beginning. It says, Bereshis bara Elohim. Im at the end of any word makes that word plural. Elohim means God, plural. And I'm thinking, whoa, I never saw this before. I got to verse 26, and it said, let us create man in our image. Now, why would God refer to himself as us and our? One thing's for sure, angels aren't in the image of God, only man. I got to Isaiah chapter 52, verse 13 through 15, and then 53, 1 through 12. And this talked about a servant who would be a sin offering, not only for the nation of Israel, but for all mankind. When I saw this, I was blown away. And I said, the only one who could be that offering is God himself. He's the only one who's perfect. And I said, oh my gosh, I am having my burning bush experience. The only one who could have filled these prophecies at this time was Yeshua HaMashiach, or Jesus, the Messiah of the Jewish people and all human beings. I just fell on my knees in front of my couch, and I said, dear God, I see after reading the Bible, and I see after reading the Old Testament that you had a son, and that it is Jesus, and I clearly understand that it was him, and I want to give my life to him. I said, will you come into my heart? Will you forgive my sins? On that day of October 29, 1976, I gave my life to Jesus.